Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 16th, 2016, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, chock full of nuts. We're starting at 11:30 a.m. this morning, South African time. Got a lot of numbers coming out today, starting with the GBP, average earnings index, and a claimant count change, and that's at 11:30 a.m. South African time. And then at 2:30 South African time, that's PM, we have some numbers coming out of Canada, manufacturing sales, that's a monthly number, as well as GBP number coming out, annual budget release, building permits from the United States simultaneously coming out. And then at 4:30 South African time, we have crude oil inventories coming out. And then the most important part of the day, 8 p.m. tonight, FOMC statement coming out tonight. Chairman Yellen will be speaking as well subsequently during the week, and then we have at 8:30 the press conference following up on that. So lots of news coming out today, but the most important part of the news is the FOMC. So let's look at the Dow Jones initially, and you know the one that will get affected the most, I think, will be the Dow Jones. Historically, it's usually the one that gets affected the most. So we're looking at the Dow Jones here. It says it's trading at 17,150. It's about 100 points above this resistance level, and you can see that it's strong. It's holding its pace. But today's news will really solidify whether or not we're going to continue going up or we're going to retrace here, and based on the monetary policy going into the next few months. So that's really important to note. If we're looking at the EURUSD here, we're just trading at this support line. We've been here for the past couple of days, as you can see, and just really flirting with it, not really trading in a big range, but we did have this colossal rally the other day, okay, from last week, and then slowly tapering off since then. So we're trading at 111 here, just about, okay, and between the two thresholds, it's relatively it's considered the middle of the threshold, right? Look at the upper range and the lower range, we're at two of the major thresholds here. So we're right smack in the middle of it. So it's a little bit hard to say in which direction we're going to go today. As long as you say that this is a retracement, and then maybe we'll take it up higher. But that has to be seen today, and we're looking for some clues in the market about that. Now looking at gold, gold sold off quite harshly from our high of 1280. We're trading at 1234, still about 200 bucks, almost 200 bucks above our lows for the year, which is 1050-ish levels. So we've had this nice run in gold, but we're selling off here, which is healthy. Okay, this is really something that that is understandable because we did have this big rally, so we should be looking to consolidate here. But maybe this is just a sign of the times that the Dow Jones will continue going up and gold is just tapering off here and just taking a breather. So that's something that we got to look at today. Looking at oil here, oil trading at $36 a barrel, excuse me. And as you can see here, there's a nice resistance level, 38-ish level. So please note that, and just consider that the next time trading, that we have this double. It almost looks like a head and shoulders here. Upside down head and shoulders. This would be the one shoulder, this would be the handish level, and this would be another shoulder. So I'd really look to see if this thing will continue going up, okay, because if it doesn't, it may go back down to $32 a barrel. So consider that as well. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, we had this nice short covering rally, and now we've sold off to 159 again. So the GBP Japanese yen has been trading somewhat in tandem with the Dow Jones, okay, but it hasn't. It's shown some weakness here where the Dow Jones would have continued right here. The GBP has not, okay, and you'd ask what's the relationship between the two. Really, there shouldn't be a relationship, but if you look at the two graphs, they've been trading very much one against the other, but up until now. So basically what I'm saying is that the GBP Japanese yen is relatively weak compared to the Dow Jones. So if the Dow Jones retraces, okay, the GBP Japanese yen may consolidate and get a little bit stronger. So we'll have to look at it, but keep an eye on both of them today. Looking at the GBP USD, we're back down to 141 level, even though we've gotten stronger and we've firmed up from 139. This is still with, what's going on with Britain, whether or not it's going to do the exit from the euro, what's going to break away from the EU. And, it might make sense for them, and it might be just an overreaction initially, as people just, it's a question mark of what will happen. So keep an eye today on the GBP USD, as we may bounce off of this low of 141. Those are the calls for today. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.